What's going on, guys? I'm back. Got killer thrift shop deal. Hopefully, as long as this thing works, it was a screaming deal. Running around today, didn't find anything at all, hardly. Stopped at a few places, didn't have anything. Coming back into town, hit the pawn shop, and for $4 I got a Super Godzilla. Yeah, nothing too fancy there. Then hit the thrift shop, the good thrift shop, and went and talked to the guy in the back. And about a week or so ago, he had got a PS3 in. And he hadn't tested or anything, and I'm sure he wanted, $50 or however much for it, and I wasn't really willing to pay that. But I went in today, and he's like, oh, I haven't even tested that thing yet, and he pulls it out real quick, and he plugs it all in, and it doesn't really do anything. The light turned on, and then it just kind of turned off. And he goes, yeah, this thing probably doesn't work. And I was like, well, I'll give you $1 for it. He goes, yeah, okay. So for $1 I got a Gen 1 PS3, big old fat boy. And what I'm hoping is that, because he just had a normal PS2 style AV cable for it, I'm hoping that it'll take an HDMI cable and it'll work with an HDMI cable. I know, like, the PS2s had a setting that you could switch between AV and component, and if it was on component and you tried to use AV cables, it wouldn't work. So maybe, I don't know enough about the PS3 if it has a setting like that. Maybe it's set to HDMI and an AV cable won't work while it's set that way. So I'm crossing my fingers, hoping it works. If so, I got a PS3 for $1. Awesome. And it's a Gen 1, and that's the only one I wanted because it's backwards compatible. So for $1, he gave me that. And then there was some accessory stuff with it. No controllers, but it did have the Move controllers and this base charger. And it's got the power supply for it, and it'll charge normal PS3 controllers, and my buddy's got a couple PS3 controllers, a couple extra ones, so if it all does work, I'll have a complete system. So basically for $5 total, he gave me the PlayStation, this gun, which is sweet. I've got one of these for a buddy of mine a long time ago. I found one at a thrift shop or something for like $5, and I picked it up for him. But same thing, this is an awesome gun. It goes with the Move controllers. Had a DVD or Blu-ray remote with it, which is sweet. This is in really good shape too. Bunch of cables and chargers. Obviously had the power supply and all that. So I got all that for $5. And actually I gave him $2, and technically I owe him $3. So, and then as I was kind of like walking out, he had a trash can sitting there, just shit piled in it, and I see some DS cases in there, and I kind of like look in. He goes, "Oh, those are all empty," and I was like, "Really? Can I have them?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, take them." So I got a stack of empty, no games in them, but they're just empty DS cases. A lot of nothing really good there. Plants vs. Zombies, not a bad one. This one's cool, Turtles Arcade, or Arcade Attack. So I'm gonna have to find the game for that. And a couple SpongeBob, Call of Duty Black Ops, Cars, and then the best one, which I actually have this game and need this case. I have this game loose, Mario Party DS. That's sweet right there. I'm stoked on that. So all those empty cases for free, $5 for a PS3 and all that accessory stuff. So not too bad. Pretty happy with it. And I'll let you know by the next video whether or not it works. So keep your fingers crossed. All right, guys, have a good one.